The late William F. Buckley told me in an interview for Bloomberg Television almost 2 years ago that President Bush's legacy, he said, above all else, will be Iraq. He said there's nothing the president could do, in his words, even if he were to write the Bill of Rights, that Iraq will be his legacy.
That's just fine, because the removal of Saddam Hussein, we tend to forget very quickly what Saddam Hussein meant. Not only did he mean tyranny and terrorism to his people, 300,000 in mass graves, actually using chemical weapons, but a million people dead in the Iraq-Iran war, invading and annexing Kuwait, which dragged us then into a war in the Gulf in 1991. Weapons of mass destruction programs, whatever their state when we found them there, that led the UN to pass security resolution after resolution after resolution, and to put the Iraqi people under perhaps the most aggressive sanctions that the international community has ever used. And by the way, sanctions that were really making life pretty difficult for the Iraqi people, including growing malnutrition rates, but that were doing nothing to the regime, as we now know because of the oil for food scandals. That was the Iraq that this president finally decided there'd been enough, that in the post-9/11 environment, you couldn't let a threat to international peace and stability like that remain. And yes, it's been very, very tough. But I know that great historical events go through difficult phases and often emerge with the world left for the better. And I am proud of the decision of this administration to overthrow Saddam Hussein. I am proud of the liberation of 25 million Iraqis. And I'm proud to see an Iraq that is now emerging with a stronger government, a truly multi-ethnic, multi-sectarian government that's about to have its second set of elections, that's inviting private investment into Iraq, and that is making peace with its Arab neighbors.